And we're back. Alright, tea acquired. Ready for the new mission.
Thanks.
What can I do for you?
Welcome, travelers. As per our chief's request, you will find rest here whenever you need it.
What's going on?
Can I pass through here?
Beg pardon?
Saved our chief's life. For that, I offer you my thanks. But let that be the last time you interfere with our business. Island matters should be resolved by island people. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get further involved, so...
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa. Leave it out, mate.
Tea of the day, raspberry tea. There's no stopping these drunks. Can't blame them since we Mustari don't normally speak our minds.
Well, isn't this a dilemma? Oh, there!
I sort of need to take my mask off to eat, but drinking's true, it's not bad actually. With a mask on, one drink feels like 10, and bad news can get in as easy. Makes it easier to forget it all.
Well, isn't this a dilemma? What's up?
Tell me about the island. For us Mustari, this island is a sacred place, like a holy land. As a matter of fact, Altaberry was once too, but the land was dedicated to the Sanctus Church during its annexation.
Guess there's nothing
This
to be
island
done
became our
about it.
only home. As such, we grew more and more isolated. So the like the capital of the Sanctus Church used to be Mustari land. Alright. That's what the island interactive overseas. As you can see, there are some aspects of life on the island that don't travel well. The food, the clothes we wear, our masks. But that doesn't mean we shun the outside world. Our chief went to the mainland for the tournament, for example. Even so, it's still a rare thing to see members of other tribes, such as yourselves, visiting from overseas.
What's up?
What dish do you recommend? Not so much a dish, but we do have a precious fruit that ripens just once a year. It's so precious that, well, it's not something you see served in a tavern like
What'll
this.
I do?
I don't even know if you're allowed to have any, though missing out on that flavor would be quite the shame.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
I was hoping for an informant.
Leave it out, mate. Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Beg your pardon?
Have you been able to find your way around the island? Our city wasn't built with outsiders in mind, you see. If you climb the ladder behind me, you'll find an equipment shop and a general store. If they'll be of any help to you, feel free to visit them. Thank you for that, information. And for being welcoming.
The goal.
What are you lot here for? Come to steal away our livestock, too? I swear, the chief's not thinking rationally, asking for assistance from other tribes. We should honor Lady Yufa's wishes and let her fulfill her duty. Oh, well, one was welcoming, the other was not.
Hello.
I love the smell of this place. The blend of scents from all the different plants just soothes my soul.
I beg your pardon.
Okay, anything to appraise? No. To sell?
Now then.
And to buy. Probably wait. There's frostbite apparently. You'll probably wait until Idle's Day at least to buy. Oh, the weapons
go
and the
here?
armor shop is the one and the same. Blend-type monsters probably need something like that. Mermaid storage. It's slightly better than what I have. Oh, this might be better than my bow. Well, that's definitely better. But I don't want to use Juna, I don't think. So, again, I'll wait. I just wanted to see what there is in stock. All stats +3 and greatly increases evasion against Dark. That will be very good for the healer. A lot more defense. I might need it. Oh, that's a lot of money to spend though. It's fine. We'll make money. Let's get that for me. Defense is not something I should
Understood.
keep out on. For Stroll, I'll leave it though.
Good.
Endurance +4 makes sense for
Indeed.
Hulkenberg. Increase evasion against fire. Electric. These are all agility. So it depends on what they're weak to. Let me see their weaknesses.
What now?
You don't really have an element weakness. You're weak to ice. Juna's weak to fire. You have increased evasion against strike, but it makes sense to have it against ice because that's your weakness. And I'll give this to Juna. I have paralysis right now. But maybe I should get something that prevents evasion, increases evasion. No, it's fine for now. Our money has really gone down. But armor is good to get. We won't die as much. We won't need as much healing.
Stop!
What are you doing snooping about the neighborhood? Aiming to steal our valuables, I bet. Hey, there's no need to be so suspicious. We're not trying to make any enemies here. Don't think you can sway me so easily. You've come here to hunt down a divine relic, haven't you? Next door, they're expecting a child soon. The island's full of innocent people just like that who just want to live in peace. Please, just leave us alone.
Just can't stand it. Well now, what are we
Despite
on
his
about?
injuries, the chief immediately devoted himself to garnering trust for you among Virgus people. My duty is to believe in the chief and protect him. If you are his ally, then you are mine as well. Oh, is this a sign of my trust? Be sure you do not betray it.
Huh?
Thank you.
It was all in vain.
If I
Stinking
am seen
believable.
speaking with you, I will be marked as a disruptor of the peace. There are some among us who are more chatty, shall we say, but to me there is security in silence.
It was all in vain.
Very well.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods. Excuse me?
Have you come to see the mural? The Dragon God's power keeps this island safe, or so they say. You have powers as well. My third eye sees an unusual flow of magma in you. failed. I couldn't protect the chief, our island's traditions. I feel so powerless. So this is what despair feels like. What good am I if I can't protect anything?
Really now?
Don't cause any trouble if you don't want to end up back in prison. Oh well, fair enough. Consider me warned.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Yes.
That's you. I apologize for placing such a heavy burden on visitors. I will be able to join you after my wounds heal a bit more.
Think we'll make it?
Don't push yourself. We'll handle the island for now. You just rest up. I am in your death. More is here.
Leave me alone. What's it now?
A hero's leaf of light seed. You see, I normally sell you some truly prized vegetables, but with the village in the state, harvests aren't what they once were and business is suffering. Sure.
What do you want to do?
Whoa, isn't that? Leave me alone, will ya?
Huh?
What'll it be?
Giant worm meat, giant's rib, bean flower nectar, dust. Yeah, I'll be here on Idol's Day.
Oh, it's you.
I need a higher wisdom to shop there.
You?
Just between you and me, I'm very grateful to have your help. I've always found the idea of the sacrifice a bit suspect, but I've never been bold enough to speak up. We soldiers aren't strong enough to win a real fight either. In the end, none of us have the courage to save our island.
What's up?
Thinking you'd fill your bellies before you leave? Sorry, but I suggest you don't. I doubt our cuisine is up to your outsider tastes. A long time ago, I served fish to a Clamar and he spat it out immediately. Yeah, but I think that's because he was a Clamar. Not because of the quality of your food. They're a prickly lot. Pompous, too.
Yes.
Beans honey jar. I got 2 of that while fishing.
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon. Oi!
Have you looked out at the view from here? You know, I once dreamed of visiting the outside world, too. But rather than despairing when I learn what's really like out there, I'd rather just stay here where I know I'm comfortable. The outside world's too big to care about people like us. That's...
Did you see it?
Oh, thought there might be something, but no, it's just a vista.
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon. Really now?
It's all one area, unlike the previous areas we've been.
Can't be. Welcome.
Plenty of new ingredients we can purchase.
Such a sky shows. If I may.
Too poorly of us islanders. We're just not used to visitors from the mainland. Everyone's anxious. Hard not to be after the string of bad luck we've had here. Used to be that you could spot fairies on this island if you looked hard enough, but I'm pretty sure they're all gone now.
Hello there.
On a map, lots of spots across the inland sea look easy to access, but that's a false impression. The tides force even seasoned locals to take roundabout routes. Though usually when the priestess and Chief Edeni leave the island, we bring our most skilled sailors to navigate the currents. But on Lady Yupa's last trip, they were attacked by a monster that killed most of them.
Hello.
So that's a gauntlet runner. I see that back there. You came to the island in that thing? The outside world really is frightening. I don't think we islanders would win if we ever were to ever go to war.
Hey, Hey, mister.
How does this thing move exactly? No, never mind. If I get caught talking to outsiders, I'll get an earful. Okay, we talk to everyone.
All ready for departure? Time to save the bally damsel in distress, eh?
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Virga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
Hopefully you can get there in
Now
one
then.
day.
Here's where we are now. Let's see here.
This must be the temple with the lance. Looks far. How long will it be? Cars are stable. We'll get there within the
You
day.
would pursue
We've no time to
peril.
waver. Are we prepared?
Ha!
I'll have you at the temple faster than I can say divine relic.
So we bring the fight to
We're
them.
off. Let's keep our wits about us.
All right then.
Let's see if there's anything new we can cook. Ooh, we got some new recipes. Cursed Love Ballad. Restores MP. Ooh, very nice.
Okay, so... Got a second?
Now, the most important thing we have to consider is who will be partaking of our meal. What are they like? What are their tastes? All of this matters. First, you need to visualize the meal. Then you pick the ingredients that look like they'll get you there. Intuition is key. I picked out ingredients with Juna. If this tastes as good as it smells, won't that be just amazing? Yes, that's definitely going in there. Don't underestimate texture. These little blobs are cute. And these, look at how they shine. Now that our ingredients are carefully selected, we move to the main phase, preparation. You can cook anything as long as you believe. Come on, I'm right behind you. Food can tell if you're worried, you know? Put your positive intentions into it and it's bound to show up in the end. It's smelling great already. What a combination of bold and delicate flavors. I call it Cursed Love Ballad. Considering the feeling we put into it, it's bound to move the heart of whoever eats it.
Let's not.
Oh, I still can only cook once. But it doesn't take any time because of speed cooking.
All right then.
Do I have anything that will increase tolerance? That's wisdom. Do not read. Something tells me this is Juna's creative journal. That gives me courage. Tolerance. Okay, we'll read this book. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He writes of the day his son took his first steps, the first words his son spoke, the time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him, of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, of being so exhausted he'd fall asleep in places without realizing it. I see, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. A warmth arises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance has improved.
All right.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island amidst surges of sinister magla.
We're here.
Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
Is he still hurt?
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried. I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with Magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, Magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished? Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on.
Should I stay as the cleric,
We're off.
or should I change to the,
What now?
Don't know, actually. I should change.
What now?
Alright, I'll be the sniper for now.
My aim is true from any vantage.
First hurdle.
Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure Magla.
We shall force our way through if we must.
The wood turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done. Del, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up!
Why?
Allow me.
He was wounded against the human we fought out at sea.
Your foot is badly injured. It is infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio? Are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet. Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in. Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
Just don't question how we suddenly end up in the village, okay? We can zoom past at the speed of sound.
Hey.
Gran, how's Del doing? You can help him, right? It was a good thing you came back immediately. One night more of this and he'd be lost. But rest easy, boy. I've treated him with both magic and material cures. A good hardy Parapus constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever. Okay, that's good. However, he'll have to stay on bed rest, even once the fever's down. If he pushes himself too far too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again. I'd listen to her if I were you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. And actually, there's one more thing we could use your wisdom on.
I see.
A giant tree in the temple. I didn't see it when I was in the area. If it's grown that much in such a short time, it might be magla exposure. Temples positively leaking the stuff. I believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy this tree, a concoction known to the ancients as the Potion of Blight may be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there's no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All I know is that they're not found on this island. I've heard that something that induces thirst is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand in concocting the Potion of Blight.
Understood.
We'll try them down. If we want to get into the temple, we have to do something about that tree.
Let's give it a shot.
Ancestral solution. I need to obtain an ingredient for the Potion of Blight. I wonder where such a rare item could be found. Batlin or the informant and Golden Deer Heart might know more.
Hey.
Sorry, Lady Juna. Way I see it, someone's gotta stay and look after Del. Don't be silly, Bass. Of course you should stay with him. You know he chased right after us otherwise. Hate to say it, but we're short on time as it is. Think you lot might have to handle all this temple shite alone. Seems our debts are piling up, eh?
Listen.
You don't need to worry about it. It's about when Del would say something like, hey, they're gonna run off with the lands, waste them all. But me, I don't think you lot are so bad. I trust you. So we'll hang about here and you sort out the lands. And, well, the priestess girl and all, if you like. Can't exactly turn me back on your sister after all you've done for me own brother, now can I? Fidelio could stand to learn a lot from you, if you ask me. Don't worry, you can leave it to us.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Could have bought all that armor today on Metal today. The giant tree is blocking our way to the Dragon Temple. I am very much looking forward to covering it in the Potion of Blight. Don't get ahead of yourself, love. We still don't have all the ingredients. Seems there's something about it that makes it tough to gather all of them here on the island. Indeed, it would seem we have no choice but to track those down first. A maddening delay when both the priestess and the lands we seek sit inside the temple beyond our reach.
True.
We have no idea how big that temple is on the inside, nor what manner of enemies await within. It will likely be more difficult than any of our previous endeavors.
Let's focus.
Obtain Dracodios. I need to head to the Dragon Temple and acquire the divine relic Dracodios for Louis. At the same time, I must fulfill my promise to Edeni to save the island's princess. 6 difficulty. A mission with a deadline has begun. You can chart a course to Dragon Temple by visiting the round table in the Gauntlet Runner, which is parked on the beach of Virga Island. Be cautious of scorching heat, inclement weather that may occur around Virga Island. The priestess Yufa is trapped in the Dragon Temple. Rescue her and obtain Dracodius before the day you depart for Altabury. The ingredient for the Potion of Blight, which causes things to wither.
Really?
We should start off by asking the people in the village if they know anything about the potion's ingredients.
But
What are my options
That
here?
fool. I told her how dangerous it was. Hey, aren't you the outsiders who promised to save Lady Yufa? If only you'd come a little earlier, then my reckless fool of a sister might still be alive.
What?
Did she pass away? Do you want to talk about it? Well, she was always a bit strange, very interested in monsters. So she left home one day and set off towards a den of them, just to satisfy her curiosity. She really was a fool. This happened so many times the people of the island gave up on her. She'd come back unscathed every time before, but her luck was bound to run out. There's been no news for ages.
Please, I
Would
beseech
you be willing
you.
to avenge her? I'd sleep easier if you go to the Spire of Blind Fate and slay the monster there.
Oh, I am
Thank
grateful.
you. I am truly in your death. Maybe this way her soul will find solace. There's a bird-like monster called the Leogron that lords over the tower. I think that's what most likely, well, killed her. You should ask the informant in the tavern for the specific location of the Spire of Blind Fate. And while you're at it, some information on the
Please,
monster.
I beseech
I don't mean
you.
to send you into harm's way, but you seem capable enough. Please help her rest in peace.
Let's give it a shot.
Peak curiosity. We were asked to avenge someone's sister by going to the Spire of Blind Fate and slaying the Leogron there. The informant of Golden Deer Heart on Virga Island may know more. That is 6.5 difficulty. How tragic. Let's kill the monster for him after we go to speak to the island informant. Things are getting more dangerous now.
Goodness.
Basilia and Fidelia wouldn't know caution if it bit them on the bum. All the same, we have to do something about the giant tree in the temple, don't we?
what's going on?
Oh there!
Do you need something?
So, hey,
There was something we wanted to ask, actually. An ingredient for a potion of blight, and you say it's not on the island. How should we know something even the chief doesn't? If I were you, I'd start with the informant at the tavern. Still, wouldn't you mainlanders know more about the island outside world? Take that talkative chap we threw in prison earlier. He seemed rather worldly.
Really?
Between the informant and Batlin, we have 2 leads then. Let's follow it up.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Aha!
Are you perhaps the boy who promised to save our priestess? If you're from the mainland, then by any chance have you been to the Lycone Igniter shop in Grand Trent? Oh, Brigadier shop. Yeah, we're basically regulars.
pardon?
Really, then could you do me a favor? I need someone to take this igniter to Lycone's shop and have it appraised. It's like this. Not so long ago, a trader came to our shores and sold this model for cheap. Claimed it was a broken piece of regional craftsmanship. But if I'm right, it's an igniter. A pretty valuable one too, so I'm hoping Lycone's store can appraise it and back up my valuation.
What?
You willing to just hand this valuable igniter over to people you met like a minute ago? I have to. I have no other contacts in Grand Trad, and the future of the Mustari is riding on this. Oh, of course, I can promise a reward.
No kidding!
Sounds like it'll just be an errand to the royal capital to get this igniter appraised.
I am so
Thank
grateful.
you so much. It's in your hands then. Here's the igniter. I need you to get an official certificate of appraisal from Lycones and bring it back here. You know where to find me. Well, a simple appraisal shouldn't take long. If we end up in the royal capital, let's stop by the igniter shop.
Let's give it a shot!
Gleaming crystal, increased wisdom, and 10,000.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Stroll wants to meet. There's Batlin.
Oh.
Hey there, despite the warm welcome I initially received from these folks, I've somehow convinced them to let me stay on the island. Anyway, what troubles you? It's written all over your faces.
Yeah.
Not bad, huh? We're actually looking for something, but we've not had much luck.
I see.
An ingredient for a potion of blood that causes withering, hey? Quite a pickle if you can find it here. Although, if the potion is meant to dry things out, you know something that can do that. Can't say for sure, and my memory's fuzzy on the matter, but I do believe I saw something like that in a shop once. I want to say it was a shop that dealt in medicines and the like. Grand Trad brings in goods from across the kingdom, so that would be your best bet. Too bad we're on the other side of the world, eh? A far cry from Grand Trad. Right, that part we can handle. I suppose we should head back to the Gauntlet Runner.
Del.
I've got a doctor looking at Del right now. He's doing better, but nobody's supposed to see him but me. You know what that means? This whole Dracodius thing? That's up to you now. And if you fail Lord Louis, I'm guessing you already know what'll happen next, eh? Just don't make me have to kill you, yeah? I'll endeavor not to. I enjoy living, thanks.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Yes.
It's you. I apologize for placing such a heavy burden. I will be able to join you.
Think we'll make it?
Yeah. I'm in your debt. Alright,
We
so
are witness to
it
the
doesn't
wrath of the
fade, even though we've already had that discussion. Anything else? Nope.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Aren't you a pretty young thing? And good heavens, your skin is flawless. I'm jealous, dearie. What's the matter, love? Cat's got your tongue. Do tell me. You're stunned into silence by my good looks. No need to be shy. Flattery will only get you so far, dearie. All I've got to give in return is vegetables. Do take some, won't you? They'll keep you young. A little lip
sure.
service in exchange for some produce. Not a bad deal, even if she is a bit of a chatterbox.
Come on,
As the spirit, you mustn't be shy while you're still young. Wait just a moment. Delicious when fresh picked, aren't they? I just gave some to the village chief. Now take these. Or white peach turnip. No need dialogue here either.
All right then.
Alright.
Let's go.
Let's go and buy the information from the informant.
Wow. Isn't this Cheers.
You're the one who's to save the priestess, are you not? Nice to know there are good people outside the island. I'm afraid I have nothing material to give you in return, but I can share my knowledge with you. Ask me and I will tell you all that I know. You see, I once lived outside the island and worked as an informant. I am now but a humble fisherman, but my knowledge of the surrounding area is still unmatched.
Fancy a bit of info.
Is there anything you would like to learn more of? Do you happen to know where we might get ingredients for a potion of blight we needed to save the priestess? Ah yes, that predicament. I've already looked into it myself, but I apologize, but I wasn't able to find any useful information here on this island. I've heard that you may have better luck finding what you need in the royal capital. There should be an informant there. I'm sure they'll be glad to do business with you.
Okay.
That makes sense, seeing how the royal capital is just full of unique things from all over. Let's check in with the city's informant. Monsters of Dragon Temple.
Cheers.
So you're off to save our priestess, so I'll give you all the information that I know. You'll find all manner of monsters over there, all are dangerous, but be especially wary of the moving stone statues and spectros. Swords and spears don't work against them, against either of them. Spectros reflect bows and the like as well, apparently. There's also huge tree-like monsters. I believe they're called alentos.
between us.
But what's tricky is that there are different types of alentos. The green one's weak to fire, but for the others, fires won't work. Lastly, I hear the green one can use wind magic, so hold your
Come
ground.
again
Well, that's about
anytime.
it. Stay extra vigilant. Okay, so I'll need to focus a lot on magic. In the Dragon Temple.
Want in on this?
There's a place known as the Spire of Blind Fate down south. No one dares to go near it, though. Technically, it isn't all that far from this island, but due to the way the currents flow, one must approach it by circling about from the north. That's a long way.
Wait,
It's like it's at the very
That's-
edge of the ocean.
this place. And right there's a labyrinth.
First, yeah, they say a monster dwells within the tower. It supposedly resembles a large bird with vivid plumage. Might be that it's just overly cautious, but the closer you get, the more violent it becomes. Best to attack from as far away as possible from the rear.
You don't say.
If we make good use of our formation, we might be able to attack without getting too
Just
close.
between us.
Seems like it's vulnerable to fire and pierce attacks. I'd recommend having those in your arsenal.
Cheers.
As far as nearby villages, there's Cilento. It's on a small island northwest of here. They sell bath salts like Uncle's, Electru, Wonder Salt, and Nilfheim Plunge, as well as limp goldfish. They also sell something called Hero's Jeweled Root, although I couldn't tell you what the point of it is. All I know is that it's some kind of mysterious four-leaf fruit. Sometimes it's got magla, sometimes it doesn't. I wonder if they even sell. I think that about does it. Oh, and if you're the sightseeing type, go out to see the giant hole at the sea bottom. Worth it for the stories.
Cheers.
In Briarhaven, there's this huge G-front shop you'll know by all the cauldrons. I mentioned this before, but I used to live outside the island, so I know some things. It's over on Seabreeze Street, but the shop keeps an old miser, and all he claimed he's selling is medicinal herbs. In truth, he's hidden away some interesting stuff for sale, harvested from the remains of monsters, useful for experiments, and of all things, cooking. If the Navy knew he was selling those dodgy items, they'd have him strung up, so he's extra cautious who he sells to. Not much chance getting him to show you what he's really got for sale, but maybe having a mutual friend would change that.
Cheers.
You want some ingredients from Virga Island? The butcher used to have a good variety of fish, but see how the weather's all strange? The hull's not as good these days, so right now there's only monster bone and white peach turnip available. Why vegetables, you ask? The islanders leave those in exchange for buying goods. It'd be because we islanders don't really use money amongst each other. Used to sell them goldfish too, but I'm not so sure about now. If you need it though, there was definitely some at the village nearby. Did you visit the water shop? I hear they sometimes sell Queen's Honey Jar. The ingredients from Virga Island are delicious. Buy as much as you can carry and make some good food with them, will you? And while you're at it, why not start growing your own food? Over the market is a shop that sells plant seeds. Give it a look. That's everything that I could buy from here.
Alright then.
So now
Where to?
let us head over to Grand Trad. Let us go to the
Let's go.
Hushed Honeybee Inn.
Fancy a bit of him?
Potion of Light.
What?
I've heard of this. It's some secret concoction from Virga Island, as I recall. I believe it's made with an ingredient known as parch water. Visit the general store in Sunshade Row. Comfort Concoctions it's called. I heard they recently got some in stock. I saw it. Your face right in the corner of the King's Rock. Tiny little thing, tucked down there, but still. Damn though, never imagined a tavern regular could become such a big shot. Unexpected, but in a good kind of way. Thanks to you, it feels like the tournament actually matters to folks like me. It's starting to settle in that we may actually help decide who the next Silk King will be. I heard from some customers that divine relics are even more dangerous than igniters. Don't know if I believe them, but I ask that you don't do anything reckless, okay?
Alright then.
Let's go.
Oh, that's removed now. There used to be things blocking the way.
And what is it you want? Huh?
Parch water.
What's this?
from
All right,
here,
then.
I need to go to
Go.
Lycone. Special circumstance, so let's listen to what he has to say.
Welcome.
Requesting an appraisal, sir? Of course I would be happy to. If you would just allow me to take the item in question, then... Why this is? May I ask where you procure this magic igniter? From Verga Island. In other words, this belongs to those pagans. Well, this is most unexpected. What I meant to say is this igniter is... I'm afraid that is simply nothing special, and on top of that is broken. It's other rubbish. Well, I'll ask Brigida then. I'm sure our field representative has more important matters to attend to. I understand though, sir, and perhaps I was hasty.
An intriguing
At second
offer.
glance, this is truly a remarkable find. Oh, it's not broken then, is it? It has many of the same qualities one would find in a divine relic. Perhaps you'd be willing to sell it to us. If the pagans were to make use of this, they would undoubtedly come into conflicts with the Sanctus Church. I only seek to avoid bloodshed. They're not like that. Even if it was ours to sell, I never let someone who spouts such prejudiced nonsense have it. They would like that back now, along with the report of the appraisal.
Splendid.
As you wish,
Understood.
so be it. Here's your appraisal report. The fee will be waived this time.
Okay then.
Now that we got it appraised, let's make our way back.
All right then.
Where to?
Let's go.
Did I not pick up this quest?
Pardon me.
Hey there, you're those outsiders who say you're going to save the priestess, aren't you? Your timing couldn't be better. Can I ask you to find something for me? I need some stones for my grandchild's first fishing trip. Stones? What's good that's gonna do for fishing? They're called polar stones. When put in a specially crafted doll's hands, they always point in a fixed direction. The doll is vital for navigation at sea. But the stones weaken with time, and so I'd like someone to bring me some new stones from the Dragon Temple.
Oh yeah?
That's where you find these stones. That's a ways off. Must be rough for the fishing industry. Well, the truth is, we typically store our spare stones in our household. It's just that this time, I offered all of them up to the temple. Legend has it that the dragon god loves the stones after all. Knowing how troubled it's been lately, I felt like I had to do something. But I arrived to find a temple full of monsters. I turned back quickly, of course, and the stones
What a
scattered.
mess
I
this
can't tell
is.
anyone on the island I lost the stones, especially not my family. So you're my only hope.
Not finished
Truly,
yet?
my word, the bravery of the young. In total, I lost 3 polar stones. I only really need a single one to build the doll. It'll be an enormous relief to have the others, if you can find them. I'll gladly give you an additional reward for each. If I don't have the stones by the time my grandchild goes out fishing, there'll be no point, so I will need them by August 30th. I should mention that the stones shouldn't be that far in. After all, I didn't get far before I decided to run away. If that's the case, why don't we search the ground relatively close to the entrance?
Let's give it a shot.
Alright, should be fairly close to the entrance.
Oh, let's see. Let's help them out.
We can't just abandon someone who's in need like this. When we have time, let's go look for those stones.
I love it.
I see you've come from Briarhaven. I hear you offered up a Sanctoress's head at an event called the Exhibition of the Brave. Where'd you hear that? I like getting my hands on juicy bits of new information. I don't care for the country, but I love to be in the know. In your view, the island no doubt feels isolated. But from the standpoint, it's not so difficult to go from the island to the outside world. Though I often hear tales of the outside from people who travel back and forth between here and there. All sorts of good tidbits. Oh, here's a tasty rumor.
won't be
Near
forgiving
Grand
that
Trad,
anytime
goblins have been
soon.
getting up to some nasty business. The army's at a loss, and so they've put a bounty for whoever can take it. Scoundrel's Hold is the place I hear, though that's about as much as I know. I hear that on the mainland there are buildings where you can pick up bounties. You might find out more by going to one of
Didn't
them.
expect that.
More useful information than I expected. If we have time, let's go stop by a recruitment center in another city to check it out.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Aha!
You haven't gotten my igniter appraised, have you? No, of course not. How would you do it so quickly? According to them, it's old but high functioning. Sounds like a valuable find. Kind of impressive that you knew that from only a glance, actually. Thank goodness, then my evaluation was correct, and that means my dream's in reach. The truth is, I needed a professional's opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open up an igniter shop here on the island.
Huh?
You want to sell igniters here? But aren't they, Sanctus creations? Yes, I know there are many islanders who don't care for them, but it was your arrival here that got me thinking. Someday, this island will surely open up to the outside world. When that time comes, I want igniters to help me be a bridge between our lands and the rest of the country. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it comes from people's fear of the unknown. That's where I want to help. If the Mustari seem like unknowns, I can try making us known. Show everyone that both Mustari and igniters aren't objectively evil. You've proven that there are people who can see past tribes, people who just want to help. Truly, you are my hope.
I am so grateful.
It's quite a boost to hear that from you. Alright, almost forgot your reward. Take it.
Mission accomplished.
The igniter and appraisal results will deliver to the requester. I was able to assuage her concerns about the future of Virga Island. She was grateful and gave me a reward.
All right.
Farewell.
Good luck in the tournament. Do your best. You too. I bet you'll find some islanders who'll be glad to be a part of your dream.
Excuse me.
Alright, what did we get? All stats +5 for the handmade flute. Oh wait, what did I have before? The healing skill. Might need Juna for the fight if I need magic for the temple. I'll need to buy her a better weapon.
All right then.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Hello there.
You've returned, and with zeal renewed, it seems. I'd say so. We brought the ingredient you asked for. Now you can get working on this blight potion, can't you?
I see.
So this is what brings about the thirst I'd read about. I'm surprised you were able to procure a treasure such as this off the island in such a short time. Quite fleet of foot, these gauntlet runner contraptions. I see I have much yet to learn about them.
Leave it to me.
Now, I'll get to brewing. You won't be waiting long. Take a moment to rest yourselves. Thank you for your patience. The potion is complete. This is the potion of blight our village has passed down through generations. I'm sure it will serve you well.
Mission accomplished.
Alright. One potion of blight.
Thank you.
A big help, thank you. With this potion, I think we can get past that huge tree. Now I should be able to get inside the temple. So let's hurry and rescue the priestess. The altar where Dracodius is dedicated should be at the far end of the temple. Considering the situation, I doubt even Yufa has made it that far. You all must ensure you are ready to face the trials before you. Perhaps the bounty requests found in the mainland cities could be just the thing. I also looked in at the recruitment center before I left port, and recall noting that the available requests had multiplied. You should see for yourself.
I'm counting on you.
Though it grieves me to ask so much of you, I beg nevertheless, please save my sister.
That reminds me.
I noticed Juna helping out the villagers with something. Maybe you should check in with her when you get a chance.
Oh?
You're looking a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it, or you'll end up falling when you can least afford to. I have a bit of a favor to ask of you. It involves helping people though, so you'll hear me out, won't you? If we're truly all about helping anyone, then I think this is right up our alley.
Thanks.
Thank you. I see a perfect little spot over there with a view.
You know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now? Apparently they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it? If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting. I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
Secrets, you say?
What kind of secrets?
Oh, the key to capturing hearts. Some tips and tricks for carrying yourself with dignity. Rather useful to a kingly candidate, no? Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orb-Wise Path. Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities. Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual. The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know? I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and evidently, there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking, if you'd like it.
Well, I'm always happy with, treasure.
Well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you.
The situation does seem concerning. The secrets of a songstress and potential treasure have me curious too. Maybe it's worth checking it out.
So, you're in, I take it? Brilliant. I'll inform the others.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
This one's important.
How to slay the monster desecrating the Orb-Wise Path. The informant at Golden Deer Heart on Vigor Island should have more details. 5.5? Not bad.
Here's the place, if you're interested.
Alright, so it's on the way
This
to
place.
the tower.
We'll
To
see.
this
And
tower.
here's where we are now.
Oh, and do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready.
All right then.
Any more quests to pick up? No, doesn't appear to be the case. I
right, then.
would like
Where
to
to?
go... Let's go to
Let's
the
go.
recruitment center. There's some bounties we can pick up.
Uh-huh.
Cropus in Scoundrel's Hold.
Uh-huh.
Cave near Grand Trad that used to be used by bandits. Some goblins chased them out and it's a goblin nest now. Seems like the goblins are imitating the bandits and are attacking merchants and travelers. We can't leave them be. On top of that, the goblins seem to be following the orders of this one-eyed beast. Will you take it out before they cause any more damage? Thanks for your help. Truth be told, we've already had a number of bounty hunters come running back, tail between their legs. The goblins are in a cave called Scoundrel's Hold near Grand Trad. At village, Linio's on the way. They're supposed to have some real nice stuff there. I'd save up before going if I were you. As for details about the cyclopean beast, the Cropus, the informant should know a thing or two. As proof you've taken down the bounty, bring back the enormous eyeball. With that, you'll get your reward. I'm counting on you now.
Let's do it.
Quite difficult. A day's travel and then the storming the place the day after.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Any more? No. Let's go to
All
the
right, then.
informant. 'Cause
Let's head there right
I'll
away.
forget.
Fancy a bit of info? Want in on this?
The Scoundrel's Hold is a den for all sorts of riffraff. It was once the home of bandits, but has since been claimed by a horde of goblins. From what I understand, the goblins drove away the bandits who first settled there. Now they prey on any travelers unlucky enough to pass through.
Really?
I heard about them at the recruitment center. Are they really as wily as they say? Yes, they're clever little bastards. Their den was originally built by bandits, so pursuing the goblins within may prove to be
Just
tricky.
between us.
And it won't just be goblins you'll need to worry about. There's also the one-eyed Cropus that's said to be in charge of the lot. Fighting the whole Goblin Horde would be a suicide mission, so that's probably why the bounty is the Psychropos. Some of the Goblin cronies are capable of using magic, and they won't hesitate if it means stopping you. Problem is, if you eliminate them first, the Psychropos will have a meltdown, and good luck if that happens. So leave them alive and focus on disabling their magic while you take down the Psychropos. Spears and bows are effective. It's about the extent of my information. If you still choose to go, stay vigilant.
Hey!
Southeast of the capital is a town called Linio. A lot of merchants come and go through there, so it's really bustling these days. Lots of rare items come through there too, but you'll find all sorts of highly valuable weapons. They also have mellow milk and orgo sugar and a bath salt called gold bouillon. Well, hope all that's until it's been useful. Have fun making your shopping list. And I also need to visit the informant.
Let's go.
No. Wrong place. I need to visit the informant at the inn.
Leave it out, mate.
Well, isn't this fancy a bit of info? Want in on this?
The Orbwise Path is where we inter and mourn our dead. If you die on this island, you can expect your bones to rest there for eternity. But the monsters have been on a rampage lately, and we haven't been able to mourn anyone.
Between us.
The area has become the stomping ground of the Kokasadors. Perhaps you heard of them before. They're big, bird-like monsters. They prefer their prey to be soft and fleshy, so be sure to fortify your defenses before facing them. Moreover, they have a skill that repels non-magic attacks. We know fire is effective, but no one's been able to defeat them yet. Mind the cold too. Many monsters use attacks that can freeze you in your tracks. Don't let them give you frostbite. Because of those things, no one can get close to the place, which makes me quite sad. It may be an antiquated custom, but it's nonetheless important for us islanders.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Where to?
Let's go. The weaponry. Let's buy weapons for Juna, because we're going to need her.
What have we got here?
Which I don't have enough money for. Of course not. Yes. Let's buy that for you. And as much as I'd love to get started on the temple immediately, I do want to get this bonding quest with Stroll done. I believe it's the last one.
Thanks a bunch.
You've been such a great help. Can you point the gauntlet runner towards my village again?
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune. I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack. But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
Everyone deserves that.
That's true. You can't measure the value in people's lives. Somehow, I always end up trying to weigh mine all the same. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know. Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. Rangif said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
Yeah, they had their ducks in a row.
No, your parents orchestrated it this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands. Durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
They put their faith in you.
In me. They had faith. In me. I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
They say a child never knows how precious he is to his parents.
He never knows.
There, Stroll.
Someday, I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
I can sense Stroll's unrivaled trust and his determination to change the future.
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and heriter of the warrior's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I'm going to change the future with you.
Theon's essence increases skill inheritance slots for the warrior lineage to 4. Slayer of humans. When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate greatly increases. Grand Fantasy. Stroll is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment.
Thank you. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
With a vision of Halia restored, clear my mind, I spent a moment enjoying the wind on my face, then returned to the others. Thanks to Stroll's strong faith in me, I now have the full support of the people of Halia. Oh, 17. Not bad. Okay, no one wants to hang out.
What do you want to do?
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Aha! You have strange eyes, boy. It is as though they are looking not at, but through. The people of the island are surely unsettled by you seeing into their hearts. They have revealed that they want to put their pain onto the priestess.
Great, innit?
Leave me alone, will ya?
All right then.
Tolerance? We go build up some tolerance then?
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
It was all in vain.
Oh, I've heard about your group from the chief. He said you were trustworthy. However, I can only place my trust in those who possess a certain wisdom. What do you know of the history of this island? Not very much. A wise answer. A fool will boast knowing and feel no need to ask further questions. Whatever tidbits you may have heard elsewhere do not tell the full story. I'm more than willing to properly educate you if you have a moment. A story history lesson, You know, we might be able to better support those who are disadvantaged if we take time to learn about the culture.
Okay then.
A wise decision, then let us find somewhere quiet to talk.
I shall tell you.
Lady Yufa is a priestess and a direct descendant of the previous chief. However, what makes her unique is that there has not been a priestess born from the chief's bloodline in 100 years.
What?
Were the other priestesses before Lady Yuva chosen from different families then? Precisely. So long as the successor has a high aptitude for magic, the lineage of a chosen priestess matters little. It will be a problem for such a sacred lineage to end simply due to a break in bloodline. There are always several potential candidates across the island. The continuity of bloodline is what makes Lady Yufa so special. I cannot blame the populace for seeing her through a lens of divinity. I see.
Well,
I didn't realize what a heavy burden she was carrying. Lady Yufa ought to know better than anyone how important it is that she fulfill her destiny.
That is.
10 years ago, the dragon god began to grow restless. Lady Yufa had already been made priestess, though she was only a child. And her parents, who were the previous chief and priestess, went on ahead to the temple.
Yeah.
They lost their lives in there, didn't they? They did. Engulfed by the storm of our deity's rage. If dragon god Eth would not hear the pleas of his highest acolytes, then what of his worshippers? The fate of the previous chief left us grief-stricken. I have no doubt of the immense trauma inflicted upon Chief Adeni and Lady Yufa as a result. Thus, the two of them made their respective decisions, and that brings us to the present.
alright.
And then he must have been barely a child when he became chief, too.
Thank you.
Does this knowledge at all change your perception of the island? Let us speak again if you should so choose.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right.
We've got the potion of blight, now we just need to pour it onto that gigantic tree. Is this really going to be enough to wither that huge thing? Difficult tasks are often more intimidating in expectation rather than execution. Let us see for ourselves just how vast this temple really is. Only now does our search for the lands truly begin.
We ought to proceed with caution.
Sorry, Barden, I need to get started on my mission.
Alright then.
Oh, it is Idol's Day, but I don't have any money, so regardless.
Alright then.
Let's go to the Gauntlet Runner. Let us head to the temple.
Capital! Everyone's here! Now then.
Let's... It's your call.
So we bring the fight to the...
What to pick?
The truth
It's
is,
something I must tell the captain. Oh, Ice May would like to speak with us. Of course.
Alright then. Let's head there right away.
it's you.
For all the time we spend in battle, it's good to rest our wings every once in a while, eh? If you're free, might I have a moment of your time? I wish to clear up a misunderstanding. I'd like you to let me tell you about the village.
Yes.
And let us speak over a drink. I'll serve you something, assuming you'd prefer a drink more tame than my usuals. What happened back in my hometown, you should know it wasn't Tadari's fault, even if he's the village leader. The villagers have always ostracized others like that, even when I was there. That's not their leader's fault. Is that why you left?
Because...
Yes.
There was an incident, one final push I could not take.
No?
Most other tribes hold little love for the Yuji, but in my youth, we lived near two settlements of mixed peoples. We traded, traveled, relations were good, until one day conflict arose between the two settlements themselves. They began to feud and both sides asked that our village side with them over the other. They wanted a decision from us. We were asked to choose who was friend and who was foe.
However...
Yet the village put off the decision. They took no sides and sought to appease both settlements. While we stayed the course of our hesitancy, their dispute was resolved.
Hold on.
What ended up happening to your village?
And then...
The village lost the trust of both sides, and they cut off all their trade. We were suddenly left impoverished. They called us Yujiv inscrutable, unknowable, and their prejudice only escalated. It even led to some violence. Yet, the village tried to justify their predicament by saying there was nothing they could have done. They took no action to escape poverty and isolation beyond their bitter lamentations. That, more than anything else, disgusted me beyond words, so I abandoned the village and ventured out to become a knight of the cities. But Tadari remained to take a stand. While I simply ran away, he took a role of leadership, determined to bring honorable change to our village. There's nobility in that. He sounds like a good leader.
Yes.
Yes, no ordinary person could have done what he did. He chose to carry the entire village on his back. And yet, as we've seen, the village is still a long way from the change he strove for. The villagers are rigid in their mindset. They hope to maintain the little control they have by excluding and blaming strangers.
Oh.
All the backbiting and even the theft of the urn, all born of this clinging to separation, this xenophobic nest. I can't help but pity them. A fair enough assessment. In some ways, they've entrapped themselves. But you know, when I returned there, a thought struck me. I suddenly knew I would like to let my son sleep on that hill where the sweet winds blow, that they may run free where he cannot. And yet, perhaps the reason I'm so attached to my village is because I'm the same as them at heart. It was my indecisiveness that cost me my son and my knighthood besides. This burial is no different. The thing I waxed on about it being time to face his death, an excuse, nothing more. An excuse to run from yet another decision.
No.
There's nothing wrong with hesitating. But now my son is the one paying for my wretched hesitance. And see what has become of him. How can I call myself a father? If we want to solve this, we'll need more than despair.
No.
I refuse to let this end here.
Right.
If hesitation is in my nature, then so too do I hesitate to let go. Perhaps this is simply who I am. Star, I have a confession to make. When the urn was stolen, somewhere in the back of my mind, I felt relief. Because I don't have to see it anymore. I'd no longer be reminded of his death, his heartbreaking absence. I don't want to think of it. I don't want to face it. How could I, when every reminder shatters me? That's why I've put off the burial longer and ever longer. But I must change. I would show my boy I am a father worth his love and not his shame.
Surely.
And so too would I prove this to you, you who placed your trust in me.
My son, come back to me.
Significantly reduces the man cost of studying the Thief lineage, and while in reserve, the amount of experience Heisme gains increases.
I'm sorry.
I will soon depart for the village to look for my son's remains. My apologies for all you've been made to endure.
No.
You don't have to shoulder this all on your own.
Thank you.
I thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Let's head to the village together at a later date.
Navigating the archipelago's currents once more, the Dragon Temple again comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island, amidst surges of sinister magla.
All right.
Alright, so, party-wise.
What now?
I think Juna will replace Stroll in this. What's more not here?
What do you think?
So, I suppose you just have to pour the potion of blight on the roots, ready to try it.
Can you take this one, please?
This build-up is killing me. Bottoms up.
Hey,
After all the trouble we went through to get it, are we sure it's going to work on a tree of this size? Jonah is right. The only way to find out is to pour it. Oh well.
Huh?
Why is it moving? What's going on here? Note, there's a monster in a tree's guise. This blight brew has stripped away the oaken mask to reveal the beast within.
Wait!
It's not too happy about it. Honestly, couldn't the draft have stripped away the armor too?
incoming!
Nothing for it. Let's chop this tree beast down. Oh, I don't think I've changed to the cleric. Oh, yikes.
Oh, power of kings!
You hit their weakness!
I will fight with Vitus power. To the rear guard. I won't hold back. Come on!
I'll give you the I'll show you! Raging fire! You hit their weakness!
Is everyone magic?
Don't let out now, Juna!
Not this one.
They're weak to fire! Let's heat this place up!
Magic Knight! As the point of
Hold
predictable.
yourself
The
together!
generals can face me!
Thing is not
Hellfire!
Let's stay calm.
Pierce through!
What? How dare you recover so much?
Hulkenberg's moving slower. Masked dancer. You hit their weakness.
Observe the enemy.
Don't let up now,
Let us
Juna.
fight as one.
If you would. Hulkenberg's ploy exposed.
Let us clean up. I'll use what I must.
You hit their weakness.
By this power.
Moves, Heismay.
We're not out of this yet.
'Twas needed.
My thanks.
Thanks. Captain,
This is
just what I need.
So much
everyone
MP
all right?
for just one
Let
fight.
justice prevail. Oh, bolts of lightning!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot. Juna's badly hurt. Get her some healing.
Commander!
You hit their weakness.
My aim is
Nice moves, Heismay.
with healing power.
I'm obliged.
Much thanks.
Thank you.
Heismay, watch me. Cut your speed. So be careful.
Ah,
Observe
don't
the
miss.
enemy. I defer
Don't
to you.
miss.
Your
The
speed
commander!
down.
I've barely done any damage. It's gonna restore so much.
Nothing.
I won't hold back. We can do this.
'Twas needed.
My thanks.
That helped. Captain,
Don't
I'll
show you.
You hit their weakness.
I stand
Don't
ready
let up now, Juna.
for all that we strive for. Not now. Join with me. Perhaps not this. Right there!
Heisman,
You think
they
yourself
cut your
all
speed.
power of
So be
kings?
careful.
It's okay. We can... Sniper! We're not out of this yet.
Quite a boon.
Thank you.
Juna, your speed
Behold
down.
this power.
No one didn't
Still
hit.
with you.
Come on, Juna, focus.
Is that all? I'll stay my blade.
Heisman,
Be not
they cut
commander.
your speed. So be careful.
I will fight with with healing power.
My thanks.
That helped. Hulkenberg's
Don't
moving
I'll
slower.
show you.
That didn't hit.
Is
Come on,
everyone all
Juna,
right? To you?
focus.
I'll use what I must. On me, we go together.
Probably use this.
This doesn't... Hell!
Missed?
Missed
on your
both of
aim,
those.
Heismay.
Oh, that's not good.
Nothing.
By this power. We can do this.
Feeling so much.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
Thanks.
Heisman,
I've got-
they
This is
cut your
just
speed.
what I
need. So be careful.
Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes! Not this one. I'll stay my blade.
Captain,
Now
they've
we
slowed
strike.
you down after it, though. You hit their weakness.
Let's stay calm.
Nice moves, Heisman.
Come on! Tough one.
Hulkenberg's
It'll be
moving
over
slower.
fast.
Dancer.
There we go. Finally, so much mana. Goodness.
Okay. Not bad at all.
We leveled up. Gain another point in luck. That scared me, but we managed somehow. Honestly, all that trouble over an angry shrubbery.
But
Our way inside the temple is now clear. Let us push onward to find Yufa.
You're right.
We've had a rough start. Time to get back on track.
Pushing
Alright,
forward.
and now Morris here. First up,
What now?
let us change to the cleric.
The power of healing.
Now, where was I?
And more. There's some things I need to research. And then that'll be the end of today's stream. We'll
Would
enter
you look
the
at this?
dungeon proper next stream. Mass Dancer holds a power bow unique and interesting. Special experiment to enhance its potential.
Now then.
If you desire to hear more, I have a lecture.
So, you've acquired it.
Hey. I can get the materials necessary for special experiments from enemies in battle.
Ah, how good of you to come.
Mage Mass. Mage skills adds a resistance to ice and a weakness to pierce. A resistance to fire and a weakness to wind. Flash, weakness to electricity. Strike, weakness to ice. Okay, let's see what we start with. Oh, that's good then. I need rank 20 Sword Master and rank 10 General to get that. I never leveled up the Warrior high enough, did I? Alkenberg, anything for you? No. I'll need the Wizard at some point. But I need to max out the Mage. Alright. Heisme. Get the General.
Fascinating. This right here.
Adept Officer.
All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
So the commander is fire, the general is ice. Got some hero's fruit as well.
Steady effort is key.
No, do not move over to him. And let's get the assassin as well.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
We have the assassin now too.
I have retained my edge.
And no, I won't move over. Happy with what I have. Anything for Juna? Juna can also change, I think. But she is versatile, just being as she is. Anything for me? I need the magic knight to get the highest, the third gunner. Which means I need the knight and the mage. Okay, for now we're good with that.
What now?
I did need Heisme. I did need the general rank 15, I believe.
Swells forth.
Icy Strike can give Frostbite too.
Steady effort is key.
Ice Dodge, okay. That'll do.
Oh. You'll come again.
Then if I go to Juna, currently has the Seeker's Mask. Resistance to wind and a weakness to fire. And all these accessories just change her skills. Alright, I am good with the Seeker for now. But with that, we're as prepared as we're going to be. So let us save up and we'll pick from right here next time. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day and take care. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye!